Hi, this is Zully from Ignite, and you're watching Tribal Area.
Everybody! The white on tree, the mountain got my freedom block.
Well, we've been very lucky. They've all been sold out. It's been crazy. You know, most of our shows have been doing really well. It's an interesting thing because, you know, I'm just like a guy that can hardly, you know, add, you know, 2 and 2 together. But we got just asked to go to Malaysia and Thailand and Australia and all over the world. We travel all over the world. We're very lucky. So, you know, somehow this new album keeps getting more and more popular. We just flew in from Belarus. It was great. It was 600 people a night. The first night, the police shut down 3 concerts for us because we set up in the morning, we set up in the afternoon, we set up at night. They shut all 3 of them down, and 600 kids would follow us to every different concert area, and the police would follow them, and they shut it down. And then the second show in Minsk was great. There's about 600 people. It was great. Nobody goes there. It's hard to get in. The visas are hard to get. It's very expensive for the promoters. So, but we snuck in, and it was a great time. Belarus wants to have a good time. They want to dance and sing and just enjoy themselves. In America, it's a little bit like about fashion. You know, we're a little spoiled. We got every single band in the world touring there.
Yeah.
So, you know, in Belarus, they just want to enjoy themselves.
You got something to say. Lead the boys up the wall, just to throw them away. Lead around, kill all you, 238. Double time, bring it out. What time to say? This is the field of liberty. It is the life of the one you come to me. Oh, my man, now and on me. It's only a leader.
You want to write a good album. The worst thing you want to do is rush an album, and so I'm gonna go home and really try to do a good job because this one has to be better than Our Darkest Days, the new album.
Yeah.
You always want your new album to be better than the last one and keep progressing.
Yeah,
so it takes a lot of work. It's a lot of work to write an album because, I mean, how do you write an album? How do you write a song? I don't know. You just work on it, work on it, work on it, and then one time it comes to you, you know.
Come on, everybody! Jump, 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 jump. Let it burn, let it burn, let it breathe, let it breathe. One more time, I feel my heart beating my skin. Let it burn, let it burn, let it breathe, let it bleed. One more time, I'm gonna pop a woman say.
I did Social Distortion, the best of. I did all the backups for it.
Yeah.
I did that God Was On Your Side with Motorhead, and I did the Pennywise album.
I was working with Lemmy from Motorhead.
Interesting guy. He's Lemmy from Motorhead, man. You know. I did all my backups, and he came in and, you know, had a couple glasses of Jack Daniels and Coke, and sat down, and he goes, "Well, why don't you go back in the studio and try to sing like a man?" I did all these highs on it, so we just cut it down and made it all basic. So, you know, I got Alice in Chains asked me to sing for him.
Yeah.
But I'm not that guy. I'm not their guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. The guy they have now is really good. But there was a Hungarian boy band that wanted me to sing for him. Still might do it. I just got to work out a little more. I want to make Ignite a Hungarian boy band.
Also, you sang for the Misfits?
Yeah.
How was that?
Amazing. That was cool. It was you know, I was huge fans of them since I was a kid, and Doyle was playing guitar, and you know, and it was Jerry Doyle and me and Dr. Chud on the back, and it was a very interesting time, and it was really fun. And it was like kind of like a dream come true, you know.
Yeah.
Doing Glenn Dan, I was working out like crazy and had black hair and the thing and no shirt. It was awesome.
I don't understand. Just give her one more day. I'll see her in my dreams tonight. I'm doing all I can. Let it burn.
Democracy is, even if you don't believe in it, you still have the right to believe what you want.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like Communist Party, but you know, in America, my father and a lot of people in my family went served in the army to kind of, because back in the day, that's how you gave back to your community. You know, police officers, something like that. They said they would risk their life just to defend, so that communism could be free in America as well. Even though we hate communism, but the thing of democracy is you have to have it be legal for anybody to believe what they want to believe, as long as they're not hurting somebody else. So if these guys are more conservative Americans, that's their right. I mean, that's not what my thing is, but that's their thing.
Tonight. Come on, let's go!
We emailed about 5 days ago, and he said that it's the same thing. They suit up, they get in their Humvees. They're using the American Army there to protect a company called Halliburton, which is Dick Cheney's private company. So it's totally immoral and illegal and fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he said he's going crazy because, you know, people get run over every day on the road from these, you know, they try to blow you up, and just so you can deliver some stuff so that Cheney and his friends can make money. That's what that whole war's about.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do about freeing the Iraqi people.
Yeah.
Bush doesn't give a shit about the Iraqi people's freedom. I mean, if we cared about people's freedom, we'd be in Africa. Soldiers fight for the guy or the girl next to them.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them really like it. It's like Vietnam now.
Yeah.
You know, they went there with a reason to kind of, with this ideology to free Iraq from Saddam Hussein. But I think they're starting to realize that it's this non-winnable, horrible thing that's going on. And if they leave, there's going to be a giant civil war that was brewing anyway. And then the only way to make peace in that whole region is probably to put a guy in office that's going to make Saddam Hussein look like a pussycat. You know what I mean? Like a dictator.
Yeah.
And that's the bad thing, because that should have been like, Kurdistan, Sunnistan, and Shiitestan. It should have been 3 countries, not one.
Yeah.
But like history, know your history, that song. The English went in there and they made the country out of where the oil fields were.
Yeah.
And they put all these people that don't get along together. And they tried it, and then a guy like Saddam Hussein came in and killed everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So these American soldiers are seeing like devastation every day, and people just getting killed every day, and it's really hard on them. They're just, you know, American soldiers are just like my brother's a surfer guy from California.
Yeah.
You know, and they've shot and killed people. You know, he's a different guy now. He's totally different. It's sad.